the next topic that I want to talk about is reverts. So, for instance, reverts come into the masjid and for the first time, say if they're a non-Muslim, let's just say if they're not Muslim, say if they're just, you know, a normal class person, and they want to gain a bit of information about the deen, how would you go about teaching a non-Muslim to make it fun and interactive for themselves, where they think that, oh, you know what, I want to learn more? Because in my journey to coming to Islam, it was a lot different. I thank one of my friends, good friends, Waqar, I thank him for obviously bringing me to the deen, and he showed me a lot about the deen, and he showed me a lot about, you know, just being a better person. And the first time we actually met is that we was going past a mosque. I was speaking to one of my friends from school, yeah? I was speaking to one of my friends from school, and what basically happened is I was kind of lost in that sense of I didn't have no purpose. I was going through a lot of issues, a lot of family issues, a lot of problems with friends and stuff, doing stupid kind of things. And then I just thought to myself, you know what, man, I need to get out of this rat race, you know what I mean? I'm trying to chase something that I'm never going to get. I'm trying to chase money, trying to chase bread. You know how it gets, innit, on the roadside. You know, everyone knows. You know how it gets. Better be safe out there, lads. But obviously, in regards to this, what I would say like to people is that if you feel like coming to the mosque and learning about Islam, the first thing that you need to do is obviously just have that intention of like, oh, I want to learn something. Like it could be anything, bro. Like I'm not saying like it could be like, say for instance, oh, I just want to learn about it because someone's done it. It's like you have to have that in your heart. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could be lost. And then it'd be a miracle. Like you just find your way. Like I did. Like I found my way. I'm walking past the mosque with my boy, and then boom, he just said, "Yo, let's go pray." Like he was his intention was to go into the mosque and pray, but he said to me, "Oh, yo, bro, do you wanna come?" I said to him, "Yeah, man. Like I ain't got nothing better to do right now. Otherwise, I would have just been outside smoking a fag or something." You know what I mean? But then boom, I went inside, and I seen how everyone prays like in a straight line, like next to each other. At first I was confused, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, bro, what's this? Like, I was thinking some other kind of things, yeah. But then, next thing you know, like, I realized that why they pray next to each other, because it's like a sign of like brotherhood. Like, you're not judging. You could be white, black, Asian, Chinese, anything, and you know, you're just praying next to each other. They don't care about what you are, your materials, and what you have, like how much money you have. Bro, it's beautiful. That's what I thought.
You can have someone who's really poor and he's the leader, and someone who's rich is behind.
That's what I mean.
It reminds me of a poet that says, "Ek hi saf mein khare rahe Mahmud o Ayaz."
What does that mean?
So Mahmud Ghaznavi was the leader, and his subordinate, his slave was Ayaz. He said, "Ek hi saf mein khare rahe Mahmud o Ayaz." Mahmud o Ayaz is standing in one line. Na koi banda raha, na koi banda nawaz. That you can't differentiate that who is the king and who is the slave, because they all standing in the same line. You know, they're doing the same things. So the masjid, if someone, coming back to your question, if someone would come to the masjid and the first thing is they want to know about Islam, etc., I would tell them to study the Prophet ﷺ's life. If they study the Prophet ﷺ's life, you know, they would get 99% of all the answers. You know, and then obviously the Quran is there to just sum it all up. Like I remember one of the brothers was saying, actually a non-Muslim was saying that if you deny the Quran, right, how would you deny the Prophet Muhammad? Makes sense. Because this was a real being that was living, and he actually had lived the Quran. So that you can't deny. So if you want to understand the Quran, I would say first understand the life of the Prophet ﷺ, you know, read his biography, and then slowly you'll get an understanding of what Islam is and from what perspective Islam wants the reformation of mankind, etc. Number one. Number two is that I would tell people continue to, research.
Their own research.
Any questions you have, don't keep it in. Let it out.
Ask people.
Ask people. You'll get your answers, inshallah.